Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse, and I'm back yet again playing SevTech Ages. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm having an amazing one myself. We're getting back to this completely and utterly amazing pack here, kind of hammer things out. So, in between episodes, I did a fair amount. So, my pump jack got torn down. I kind of reclaimed all the thermos. Let's get out of that view there. I went and made 2 more celestial gateways. There's one up here going to my astral area, and I don't even know why I'm looking for the other one right now, but it's actually going to the end. So, I have that done. We have 4 portals now, so that is pretty cool. I broke down my missile area. Missile? I guess it was a rocket. I wish it was a missile. I would have bombed someone. But anyway, let's kind of get going with that. Down here, I kind of cleaned out an area because we're going to do some automation down here. We're going to automate processors in here a little bit. So that is pretty cool. Kind of get that done. And just dug it out. Need a room. Didn't need the tank anymore because I made a new tank. I guess I could show that. Get that going. This thing holds 512 buckets in 1 block. So this is a definite upgrade. What is it from? Inductive Logistics. So pretty cool little tanks, man. A little odd kind of how they work, but at the same time, I just need a proper way to pump it out. But yeah, it was just all glass, man. Just a whole lot of glass and then some gold plates and you're good to go. Bunch of stuff, things. Nothing to really worry about, but it holds 512. And there's bigger ones, actually. There's massive ones. Like, what is this one? 262,000. That's a lot. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on to something else here. I'm just trying to think what else I did. Advanced crafting table. I made this because we are going to have to make the upgraded one soon. We're not doing this today, but the reconstructor is on the horizon. Definitely something we're going to need. So yeah, we have to do that. And that's a lot of stuff and things. This is actually one of the things we're handling today. And yeah, we're going to get to all this, man. Just a matter of time. We're in the age of automation. So we're going to actually be able to start kind of cutting up the progression videos and start doing some automation videos, which is what I'm looking forward to, because I didn't get to do that in Modern Skyblock at all. There was like no automation. It was just, it's crafting tutorial. That's, everyone asked me why I'm not playing that pack and why I'm playing this pack. It's because Modern Skyblock is a crafting tutorial. That's it right there. Anyway, I did a bunch of mining, and yeah, we got diamond ore, we got emerald ore, we got osmium. So we have all the new ores. I got that done. I actually found 1 more ore, and it wasn't listed. So kind of look here. Well, I guess not that age. This here. There's no ore after these ores, yet I found uranium ore. And it was named something a little weird. So let's go to, what was it? AUTU? Yeah, it was this stuff here. Tunite? Yeah, this stuff here, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I had to crush it 2 times too, which was also kind of weird. Because I had to crush, then I had to crush again. So yeah, I took that and I made it into uranium blocks, and I'm actually using that instead of lava, kind of the setup down there. So that is definitely a thing, and I think that's pretty much everything. So the first thing I want to get to here is actually an upgrade. So I guess it's kind of quality of life. So let's go ahead and make this. This is a gluttony charm. It is actually pretty sweet, and we're going to have one, man. I could have made this sooner and kind of forgot about it. Then one of my patrons reminded me. They're like, do you know this? Yes, I've used it in previous packs. I definitely know it, but thank you very much for reminding me, because I totally forgot. But anyway, we're going to throw it there. It's a bauble. Let's go there and eat it. Bam. You can eat your food instantly. A pack like this where you're eating so much, great thing to have. But anyway, handle that and take care of that. So another thing I want to get to is, well, a way to kind of repair our equipment. So let's do that real quick. I'm going to want these boots. I've been wearing my junkie boots because I haven't had a way to repair them. But we're going to have one right here in a second. Because again, my Patreon told me this one. I did not know this thing existed. So let's go ahead and kind of see how this goes. I should have showed the diamonds too. So we have diamonds now. So I have the diamond ore. Should show you, first off, the best way to process them is here. Starlight Infusion. You get 4 per ore, which is really high. The other secondary one, if people who kind of avoided Astral, you have this one here, a Mechanical Squeezer. You get 2 and a chance 50% of a third. I don't know if that's higher than Luck 3 or not, but I guess you can make that judgment call yourself. Just thought I'd show it. Oh, and one more thing, actually, with these. So when I made the Prospector Tool, right here, Prospector Tool. Need that, need 2 diamonds, right? We didn't have diamonds, and we need the tool to get diamonds. The way you're supposed to do that is right here, block of coal. 8 blocks of coal equal diamond. Do that 2 times, you're good to go. So that is the way you do that. Let's go here. And maybe finally make this thing and stop talking. Let's do that. There we go. Gonna take that and throw that on the ground. Pretty much anywhere. This thing repairs items. It just takes some fuel and some lava. So we're gonna... Oh, it's not smart about its slots apparently. But anyway. At least my worries. This tank. Gonna set it to output. Going to go to my buckets here. Sweet. And just throw them in there, man. Should only take a second. There we go. Got buckets. They stack too, which really I thought was odd. But anyway, can't put them in this way. You actually have to do this. There we go. And that's going to start repairing our boots, just like that. No power, no repair, because the repair is quite a ways off, actually. Because I actually looked at that right away. It was my first kind of choice. But yeah, we have to get in the power and all this jazz. And that's down the road, man. It's just too hard. Those batteries actually are a lot in this pack. I looked at them really quick. Or is it single? Let's go to the triple, because that's one we needed for the reconstructor. Look at that, man. Just rabbit hole of crafting. Yeah, just a whole bunch of mismatched components. Anyway, there we go. Got our boots, and they're repaired. I don't have to worry about them breaking all the time anymore, which is fantastic, I have to say. One more thing. Let's go to, what is it? EXP. We need a way of dealing with experience, and we don't have a lot of options yet. Powered enchanter? I haven't tried that one. Using experience fluid? Ooh, that sounds neat. We'll get to that at some point, I think. But where is that? Oh, this one right here. We can make this, right? I think so. Let's see. I can do that. I might not actually have any vines right now. Oh, I do. Okay, sweet. So we have a way to store experience now. So I should be able to just take this and throw it down somewhere. I'm running out of random spots. Oh, you disappearing, reappearing thing. Let's go over here somewhere. Find a spot. There we go. And I'm going to be tearing down this building soon, so that's something I'm definitely going to be doing. But can't you just store this like that? All? Yeah, there we go. It has 12,939 experience in it. That's pretty cool. If you add bottles, you can get your kind of bottle thing. And yeah, we'll use that. That is pretty awesome, actually. Actually, if you put bottles around this, can you do that? I think it kind of orbits it. Let's go do bottle. This looks kind of neat. Bottle, bottle, bottle. Right there. Gonna add one of you. Sweet. Put that in there just to show you what it looks like. There we go. They just orbit it for whatever reason. Kind of neat looking. And sweet. Anyway, we'll leave that. The first thing I want to get going, I guess, with actual what we're going to do today is we're going to actually run over to the other building. It might be dark out. It is. There's mobs everywhere, man. They're trying to start the fights. Trying to start the wars. And I don't want to fight with them right now, so we're just going to keep on running. Go over here. I need to take this, throw this in here. This is actually going to make us our last press. So we're going to get our calculation press here, which is pretty sweet. And then we have something to automate. I actually needed this thing for the kind of automation I do. So if you go to the capacity cards, this is the one thing that was keeping me from automating this. I was going to do it sooner. Then I finally saw this, because I actually need to be able to filter 3 different things in 2 different exports. And I couldn't do it because of calculation, man. It was just making my life horrible. But anyway, let's grab that, head on back, and get to the automations, man. And okay, to be able to make the calculation circuits, the first thing we're going to need to do is kind of get to the point where we're getting at, well, we need pure Certus is what we need, right? So it's this stuff right here, pure Certus quartz. We're going to have to make the seeds. I've already I ground this down. I ground this down. Let's do that. I have a bunch of crushed quartz here. Oh, no, it's sand for this, right? Let's do this right. Let's go back in. Let's grab some sand. There we go. And I should be able to make, yeah, 2 stacks of it. We'll get 1 per, so I'll get 128 of them, so that's pretty cool. These things take a while to grow, though. So the first thing I want to do is actually make some growth accelerators. So we're going to make a set of those. We're going to make 5, I suppose. You don't need 5, but it makes things faster. Makes it only take about 2 minutes to grow them, so probably be the way I'm going to go. Probably need some more of these as well, actually. Let's go ahead, grab that many. Then grab some of this jazz. Hopefully I'm not burning all my fluix. How much of that do I have left? I'm going to have to grow some more of that soon, too. Anyway, let's go ahead and throw you there. Oh, these cables. Let's give it 4 of each. There we go. Grab them, and there we go. We have everything we need there. I'm not going to show the recipes on any of this stuff. You need an energy acceptor. These things are cheap, right? So it's just all the base recipes, basically. So nothing was really all that fancy. That was just crushed quartz. That is this. You just need those. We already did those. This. Only one of them took an interface here. What took an interface? It would have been these? Yeah, these here. That was the most expensive ones because you need the formation, annihilation and formations. But outside that, not really that expensive. But anyway, I'm going to grab all this stuff, I suppose. Let's grab you. And actually grab our other inscribers. Maybe head downstairs. And grab a couple more things. And then we should be good to go there. So I'll break those later on. We're going to need a bucket of water. So I should grab that. Sweet. And I have connectors. I have some cables. I should only need 2. So that should be good. I think we're good. Let's go down and actually at least start the crystal growth and kind of work on that. I know one more thing we need. We need some chests, man. Let's do that. Let's grab, I guess we only need 2. 1 to dump items, and 2 to kind of use for the build. So let's do that. Let's go like this. There we go. Just grab what we need here. So we'll need that, and you, and you. And that should be good there. That looks good. I like that. Don't need those. Okay. So we're going to set up the growth chambers. Let's actually do it on this side because I'm so used to building my kind of setup for my processors in that particular way. So just so I don't have to think about anything at all. So the growth, these growth accelerators, they're a little weird when you place them. They're kind of like logs. We want them placed sideways. It actually makes our life a lot easier. So we're going to kind of go kind of like that. There we go. If they will go up and down, but you'll see this side is actually different. We can just run cables between them and actually make the cabling a lot shorter. So we'll do that. Gonna need all those cables. Let's grab 30 of them, I suppose. Let's do that, that, and that. And just get this all kind of wired up here. That last one, I guess, doesn't even need to be a cable. We'll just grab one of these energy acceptors. We just need these to be able to power these things too. So I don't know if you can actually power the growth accelerators directly, but you can technically power these kind of directly. But if I use one of these, it's just going to power them all, and I don't have to worry about it. So I figured it'd be the easiest way to do it. Anyway, let's do that. Get these wired up. They should start glowing when it's done. Helps if I have another connector. I think that just means I don't have enough connectors. Anyway, let's do that. There we go. You're going to start glowing. There we go. They're glowing. They're doing their thing. We just need a bucket of water kind of in the center. Sweet. And yeah, we just grab these seeds and kind of throw them in there. And in about 1.5 to 2 minutes, they're going to be fully grown. And yeah, I've got to pick them up. I'll show you real quick because I didn't show that. They actually have percentage on them. So that is definitely a thing. And it already went 7%. So that's going pretty good. Next thing we're going to do here is kind of get to work on this one. So this is going to be for the actual processors. Let's think about how I'm going to lay this out before I do anything. I want it maybe right here. There we go. Let's grab you. Put you right there. That looks good. Do I have any more connectors? I do need 1 more connectors. I want to get this stuff done because I want stuff. I want stuff like there's an infinite. Like, look at this. Refined storage in this pack has an easy infinite wireless kind of setup for it. Where is it? Infinite? There it is, right there. This tiny little nubby thing. It just needs another star and 2 wireless transmitters. And then you have infinite wireless. Like, that is really easy. And I really want that thing. So we're going to get to that real quick. Because that'll carry us to the end of the pack. AE doesn't have anything like that. Not that easy. It has that horrible one. It's not horrible. It's just we were spoiled because it was so good for so long. Let's change my wording. And it's not that good anymore. It's a lot more work now. But anyway, let's go this way, that way, and there we go. So this is what you're going to want. Kind of this 3, then 1, then in the back, 1 pointing backwards. This one's going to be for silicon alone, so that is definitely a thing. And here we're going to want to grab our Certus wrench. So let's probably do that. And we're going to turn this one sideways. That is kind of important because we're going to need to pump items in the top and the bottom. And we want them to come in a certain way. So this side should be the bottom and this side should be the top. And that's how I want it. Redstone will come in through the back. So anyway, we'll do that. Let's grab our storage buses next, I suppose. Then we'll have to grab a couple items here. I'm just going to go slap those on the back and on the side of this one. That pretty much handles that. They're going to want 1 right here as well. So you have those. You have all this. There you go. Looks pretty good. And looks pretty awesome, actually. Let's go ahead and grab our presses. Get the next part done, I suppose. The presses can go in certain spots here. Doesn't really matter too much what order. Except for this one has to be the silicon. These bottom 3, the order doesn't matter. It just matters when we're going to do kind of the filtering. So I guess I'll do that. Calculation and logic. Okay, so that handles that. That is pretty cool. Next part, let's see here. Let's grab everything here. We're going to want a export bus here, export bus there. Also want an export bus here. So that'll handle that. We're going to need our glass fiber, which I should have. Where's my glass fiber, man? I had it crafted. Did I use it? I'm such a dirt. Let's go back upstairs. Need to grab a couple things anyway, so we'll get that done. Did I leave it here? There it is. Let's go ahead and grab some redstone. Oh, not from there. Redstone, let's grab a stack because we need to make some stuff here. Let's go to some gold. Let's do that. Let's grab a couple diamonds. I only want like 2 or 3 of this, I suppose. Don't want to waste those. And we'll have our Certus in a second. We'll also need silicon. Guess we'll grab that. That should be everything for that. Just trying to make sure we have everything before I go back down there. We have this. And what do I have in here for processors? Anything? It'll say be having to make a couple. So we'll do that. That's cool. And let's head back down. So what we're going to do here is, well, we still need to make our capacity cards too, but I'm waiting on this. Oh, those look like they're done. There we go. Our pure Certus is already grown, so that is pretty sweet. And we needed some of those. So let's go and filter these. So on the back, you need to kind of filter them accordingly. So this is the engineering, so it needs a diamond. So we're going to put that there. Sweet. We're going to, I think this one was the calculation, right? Sorry, right here. Calculation. Yep. So let's put a calculation here. That'll handle that. Back here, that one would be obviously logic, right? So we'll do that. Logically, it'd be logic, right? Up here, we want silicon. And back here, we're going to want redstone. So these are all filtered now, pretty much straight up. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Just going to have to kind of get them all wired up to power. And there it is. Good to go. I can actually throw in cables here as well. And I should be able to grab the import bus and throw it on the back. All the import bus is going to do is pull things out of the chest. That's all it's doing. But it's only going to pull things that are kind of filtered. So everything's filtered back here. So it can only pull these items, which is pretty cool. So right now, it's not powered yet. Let's get it powered first. Let's do this. Go there. Grab ourselves a wire. Let's do that. And I guess I need a connector. Did I really not grab another connector? Dagnabbit. There we go. Let's go. Connector. And this is why I need the wireless crafting grid. Anyway, let's do that. Sweet. Maybe we'll get on to that maybe next episode if we can get everything. Don't think we need too much. Oh, well, I don't know if I can fight a wither yet. Probably good, actually. But anyway, it's powered up now. It should be good to go. And these things, too, they never update properly with the power. Don't ask me why. But anyway, if I take redstone, it should end up back here. Yep. If I took a diamond, it should end up down there. Sweet. And it's getting processed. And the thing is, it's not going to know where to go, but it doesn't matter. I need one of each of these crafted anyway. So I'm just going to throw them all in there, and they're all going to end up in their proper place. Over here, this one's a little different. So AE2, for people that use refined storage, I guess. AE2, their systems are kind of based on channels. Right now, because we don't have a controller, we only have 8 channels. So I'm using 1, 2, plus another, what, 5. I'm using 7 channels right now. 7? Yeah, 7 channels. So if I was to connect these ones up normally without this piece of fiber, we'd be at 9 channels, which is 2 channels too much. So I'm actually making this one a sub-network. So this one's its own kind of own little tiny 8-channel network, and the way I'm doing that is just with this coarse fiber. So make it so the power, it's not touching the network down here. And these things don't actually create it to kind of use channels to join a different network because of the way they're facing. So yeah, it just kind of keeps it. This is a 2-channel network right there. I guess that's all you really need to know. Let's grab that. Let's grab you. And let's grab you. Sweet. I need another one of these in here, so let's do that. And I need to finish one of these processors, so I'm going to do that as well. I should be able to throw the silicon in there, and that should get processed, right? Sweet. And then I should be able to grab this calculation. I just need to get one of these calculations kind of ready to go. And once that's done, I guess we need 2 of them. I need one to do the crafting for the actual capacities. This is a thing that happens sometimes, and it doesn't always. So I built this in some packs, and sometimes I need to add a filter on this, and other times I don't. I don't know what causes it. Let's see if it actually comes down. You gonna come? No. Why are you being weird? Huh. Oh, because I haven't done this yet either. You can end up in there now, please. Oh, maybe I have it turned on the wrong side. That's the only other thing I can think of. Maybe we'll rotate it a few times, kind of see what happens. That. Here we go. There we go. I guess I just had the bottom facing the wrong way. I wonder, I'm curious now though. Let's do that. Yeah, see, sometimes I don't have to do this. So sometimes I just put this printed silicon here, and I don't have to filter this, and it still gets the silicon. I don't know what's different between the packs. I guess this is all I'm going on about. It doesn't really matter. It's just a filter. But anyway, let's grab that. There we go. And actually, I may do one more of these processors. Like I said, I need it for filtering. So let's throw that there. There we go. We just need our capacity cards, so let's go make them. Let's go to capacity. This was the whole thing that was making it so I couldn't do it earlier in the pack, but that's fine. There. Let's grab 2 of them. 1, 2. Oh, I guess 2. Sweet. And we're pretty much done here, and you'll see that in a second. It's going to be really cool. I think it's actually amazing. I love this setup. Let's do that. So what we need to do now, I guess, there's our printed. So I have all 3 of those. I guess I need one more. Sorry, I have all my processors. I need one more printed, and I can have this completely filtered. So what we're going to do is take the printers and put it in this one. So that's basically telling them once these are done, throw the item in here. So throw the printed here so we can finish the crafting. So it's really cool and pretty compact. This is going to be the last one right here. So let's do that. There we go. Oh, that's totally wrong. Get out. I need it for the filter. There we go. And this one here, just telling it where to export. So I can just take those and throw those there. And that should be everything. We should be done, actually. I think so. So let's test it. So I have a good amount of redstone and silicon in there. If I threw in a diamond, a piece of gold, and a pure certus, we should end up with one of each of these in this chest. So they're all ending up in the right spot down here, which is exactly what we want. It's ending up here. It's getting printed. So we're going to have our engineering first. And then it should get exported out here. There you go. Ta-da. Automated circuits, man. Automated processors. I know I keep calling them circuits, but they're circuits, man. Let's look at it. It's a circuit. And that's all you need. So whenever you need circuits now, all you have to do is throw some redstone in there, some silicon, and the other stuff. What was it? The pure? Yeah, the pure certus. And you're good to go. So that is that. And that's pretty cool. And that's fantastic. This kind of stuff makes me just excited. I'm just so excited right now. Anyway, let's get out of here and maybe get to something else. And okay, the next thing I think I want to get to here is actually wireless power. We can actually get into power cells now, and that sounds like it'd be pretty fantastic. So yeah, let's go ahead and make a power cell card. That should be pretty easy. I'll actually make 2 of those. There we go. Then we're going to have to make the power cells themselves, and I saw an issue here. So Prismarine, we don't have the reconstructor yet. It'll be really easy at this point. Sorry, at that point. Otherwise, we're going to have to make it here because I don't want to have to go look for a water temple. So we're going to use the Hydrator. So let's go ahead and make a Hydrator. Let's go Hydrator, I guess, here. There we go. And I think I have almost everything. 2 buckets, that. Moss stone. Moss stone I'll be able to get really easy, actually. So I'm going to kind of show you here. Over here. Right there. So the moss stone actually spreads in this pack. It's really odd. It just kind of, if you look at here, we can actually look inside. Really easy. I'm going to actually show you something else in here too, actually, once they die. So everywhere I put cobblestone in here, it's actually spread. It just spreads around. Don't ask me why. There was mossy stone in this area, but no spawner when I first kind of built this area. And it's just spread all around. It's spread everywhere, which is pretty cool. I also have an item up here called a spawner agitator. And it's a little bugged. So right now, it's making it so my spawner lasts longer than it should. So right now you can see here, oh, we actually got a drop. That's the first time I've seen a drop from one of them. Look at all the kind of blaze powder I have. So what the agitator does, let's actually look at it. Agitator, right there, it only takes 1 gas here. Some of this compressed. Let's go, where is it here? When placed mob spawners, the agitator will prevent the spawned entity to despawn. So they won't despawn. When the player leaves the area, additionally the spawner will keep spawning while the player is not in the area. Mob farm anyone. So basically, it's supposed to just keep the mob spawning. Whether you're there or not, it keeps them spawning, and they're doing their thing. Spawners in this pack are only supposed to have 400 spawns. So I was talking to Dark Ghost today, and he said that mob spawners should only be able to spawn 400 times, which I knew. But with the agitator, it shouldn't work. It is. The mobs are spawning way more than 400 times. You can just look at the blaze powder there. I'm getting an immense amount of it. And this is regular kills. So I shouldn't be getting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. A lot of times I would be even getting drops, you know what I mean? At best case scenario, I would have 400, right? So there's what, 2, there's almost 3, there's 400. You know what I mean? It's way out of whack. So something is making it so the spawner agitator is making it so the spawners will just keep spawning. So I guess that's what I'm trying to say in a real roundabout way. But anyway, we'll do that. I need to get a couple blocks to replace that, I suppose. But yeah, I'll bring it up to Dark Ghosto, maybe report the bug, because or set the issue, because it is definitely a thing right now. And I haven't actually used this thing yet. I talked about it early on, but we already had packed ice, so I didn't really need to. Let's make a dropper. Let's do that. And let's grab one of these puppies. Sweet. Maybe take that and throw that right there. It's gonna need some water. So let's do that. Oh, it actually used my buckets. Dirty thing. Anyway. I don't know how much water it needs, but we'll do that. I don't know how much nether brick I have either. I might have to actually disenchant some. Not disenchant. I guess uncraft is what we do. Let's do that much. Let's grab some of our EXP. Ooh. I did not know that was the thing. You can just get buckets there. That's actually pretty cool. How's this working? Not enough experience? What? What do you mean not enough experience? Is it spraying orbs right now? I thought you could just go like this, right? Oh no, it's taking. Ah, okay. I was hitting the wrong button. There we go. That'll give us lots of experience there. Take a bunch. Go to our own crafting. And go there. There we go. I can just spend 4 levels at a time, right? Anyway, is that going to work, or does it have to be in the right order? Looking like it has to be in the right order. Or is it always on? Maybe that'll work. Oh, it's doing stuff. Is it really going to be that precise? Come on. I didn't expect that to actually want me to have the right recipe. Yeah, I had to have it in the right order. That's really strange. Did not expect that from a machine like this. But these slide click machines, they're really weird. A lot of them are really picky and have some odd behaviors. But they do some really powerful things. So that is nice, right? There we go. And there we go. Prismarine really easy without having to do anything, any real work, I guess. No water temples or any of that jazz. But let's take a look at power cells. Let's go here. And, oh, we still need to make the frames. So let's go ahead and grab some Invar. I don't think I have very much of that. Let's get 12 of them turned into rods. Go. And some gray plastic. Then we can make the casings. Then we have these, man. Then I can just fire them kind of into the generator and then start moving things around and do things like get rid of all these cables. I just want these HVs gone. I don't want to look at them anymore. We need plastic. I'm going to set that actually to do a ton of it. So I'm going to go to lock selection, gray plastic. It's just going to keep making it. I'm going to pull the 16, but every time it gets 1,000 buckets, it's just going to keep making it. So that's what I'm going for there. End up with a stack of it. Rods. Is this one rods? It is. Let's do that. Let's do that. So power cells. Let's go here. Go to power cell. Sweet. Let's make some casings. There we go. Helped if I actually put everything inside the system. I have such a bad habit of doing that. Let's do that. There's one casing, and there's the other. Okay. Now we should be able to make all our casings. Awesome. And power cells, right? One. Oh, I don't have enough redstone blocks. Easy fix. So these things are pretty cheap other than... Can we actually do this one? Yeah, I didn't think so. Didn't think there was a chance. Oh, that other one actually wants the basic, doesn't it? Yeah, the basic's not bad either. It's still wireless. And just for the difference of redstone, though, I don't see any reason to do it. But anyway, there we go. We have power cells. We can actually take those and kind of put them down like this. I'm going to set 1 to input. So that'll set all the sides of this to input. You can actually make the RF tools wrench and change each side kind of individually. But if you want to do it in bulk, you just do it kind of like that. And we're going to set the other ones to output. There we go. We're going to need one more of these. Apparently, I only made 2. Let's grab one of them. There we go. And we need to get these all linked up onto the same channel. So to do that, we're just going to kind of go like this. Oops. Oh, what am I doing, man? Why is it on 3? Probably because I clicked like a madman. Anyway, you throw them in there. You can throw them in stacked. If this was in here and you just want to link it up, you could also just go here. It just links it up to the ID. So that is definitely a thing. Oh. Why does it change the number sometimes? Is that what happens? What number is this? 4. Okay, yeah, that's what happened. Okay, curious because usually it starts on 1, eh? So, there comes my Canadian. Anyway, they're linked up. I'll stop being twitchy and stuff. And we're gonna get them all linked up here. So all you have to do is kind of put the same kind of link ID. So each one has a link ID, right? So each one is ID 4. So they're all on the same network now. And if you actually look at it, it'll say 0 or 3 million, even though each one of these only has 1 million itself. So if I actually take that out, you'll see 1 million, right? So now they're all on the same network. These are sharing power. And the cool things about this is these things can transfer 5,000 RF a tick. It says right there, but that's per side. This can actually transfer 30,000 RF per tick if you tap into every side. So anyway, let's take those. And okay, all we should have to do is take this one that was set to input, put it down. You can see it automatically it's going to start getting power. And that's just going to fill the buffer. But right now it only says it has 1 million in the network. If I put these down anywhere, they're going to start getting charged too. So pretty insane. We have like infinite wireless power. Well, infinite range. There is some power loss depending on the kind of how far they are apart and whether they're in other dimensions. But you can see there the cost for this kind of distance is 0.0%. So there's no cost here, but that'll change depending on where you're putting them. It never goes very high, so it's not that bad. I've never seen it that bad. I don't think I've even noticed it ever being 10%. So yeah, for free wireless power, I'm okay with that. Not free, I should say infinite wireless power. But I will take these and kind of throw them all over the place. I'll end up rewiring this whole place and probably, I don't know which cables I'm going to use for power. Maybe try the cyclic ones. And we also have mechanism soon, right? So let's go mech. I don't know if their power cables are compatible. I've had issues in the past, so it may not. It is set to, the universal is set to work. So they might work, but like I said, like nuts and bolt torqued. I know that was a 1.7 pack, but they definitely had issues. They would work sometimes they wouldn't. They had like their own kind of set of feelings and emotions, it seemed like. But yeah, pretty sweet. We have wireless power, and we have automated inscribers, so we're doing pretty awesome. And okay, I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. I'm just going to let everyone know that I do have a Discord. If you want to stop by, say hello, any of that jazz, feel free. Everyone is welcome. Just keep it classy. That's all I ask. Also, I have a Patreon, so if you want to maybe check that out, think about supporting me moving forward, making videos, that'd be absolutely fantastic. One of the current rewards is actually access to a SevTech server, and yeah, it's pretty sweet. But I am going to end this one here, so as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.